Hello, Nikolai Markovich from Echo Lake Technologies, echolaketech.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a like capability to the slideshow. And basically, this will allow you, if you have either quotes or photographs or art for your image here, you can allow people to give you a like to it. And here I'm just doing a quick demo. So you can either like or not like. And I'm as user 1 over here. And I do have it set up so that I have another anonymous user over here. And you can see that there's a count. And so this person likes the garage and the car, so the count goes up. And I'm just going to go back here. And you can see that the count has gone up to 2. Count down to 1. And this one's gone down to 1 as well. So I'm going to show you how to go and implement this in your slideshow. First, let's start with the database design. So this is largely the same design for the slideshow in the other video I created, which I'll put the link down below. What we're going to add here is a likes field, which is of type number, and set the default quantity to 0. And then we're also going to be adding who likes, and that's going to be a list of users. And let me just go and just quickly do this because you may not be familiar. So the field name is who, and then the field type is user. And then what you want to do for a list of entries, you want to go and click this button here, and then you will see that you have a list of users. So that's how you get a list as opposed to these, which are just single values. Go and delete that. So those are the only two fields that we need to add, likes of type number and who likes, which is a list of users. And this field right here is basically the way we do the count and can figure out, I'm sorry, this likes is a number of people. The who likes is going to be which users like it, and that's how we can keep track of the users that have liked an image. Okay, so right here, all I've done is I've gone and I've added an icon. So if you come over here to icon, and I just simply went on there and typed in heart, and then picked, actually I picked this one right here to start with. And basically what I did was I went and I changed the icon color to this gray, so that when the heart isn't clicked or the like isn't clicked, then this is going to be the default value to it. Aside from that, nothing else here really changed from the default values. Now this is an important part. I do have a conditional setup. And basically for the conditional, what I'm doing is I'm picking slideshow A's current slide. So this here is, this element is slideshow A. And I go back and click, there we go. Slideshow A's current slide, so I want to pick the current slide. Who likes, so that was the data field for the list of users. Who likes contains current user. So if the current user is in the who likes data field, then what I want to do is I want to choose this solid heart as opposed to this outline of a heart, solid heart, and then change the color to red. And that's all we're basically doing on that. Now the other thing is I have a workflow. And basically, actually I should go back here for a moment. So start edit workflow, okay? And I have it so that when slideshow A's current slide, who likes, contains current user, what I want to do is I want to make a change to that current slide in the database, and I want to decrement the number of likes by 1. And then I want to go and remove the current user from that list. So basically, this is the state where somebody has already liked the image, the picture, the photograph, the quote, whatever it may be. They've liked it, and now they want to deselect it. So what you need to do in the database is you just need to decrement it by 1 and then remove that user. So then the count is accurate, and you know which users are liking that image. Similarly over here, when Slideshow A's current slides who likes doesn't contain the current user, so this is where an image hasn't been liked yet, so that person, that current user is not in the who likes list. And then basically what we do is we go and we change the Slideshow likes to +1. So now we increment the number of total users that likes that image, and then we add the current user in there as well. And this here, actually, I was doing some experimenting before. I want to remove that. Okay. Yep, so that was a little bit of an artifact. I was doing some experimenting before, and I just needed to remove that. So again, basically, when the heart is clicked, we're going to trigger the workflow. Bubble is going to determine which one of these workflows are going to execute. And this one here is basically going to remove the user if they've already liked it and decrement the count. And this one is going to add the user to the like list and then add the count number as well. Let me just go back over here for a moment, just so you can see also what I chose. So on here, so for the conditional, it's when Slideshow A, so Slideshow A, the current slide, and then you get these options, okay? That'll come up because these are from the database. So again, because this can get somewhat confusing, Slideshow A, and then you've got all these options. You want the current slide, and then this is from the database. So you just want to make sure that when you're going through and setting up the conditional, that you pick the right string of items here. And Bubble takes care of this for you. So these are all Bubble default values, and so Bubble is nice that way to set it up for you. And then there's your database fields. That is basically all there is to set this up. Let me just go back here. And again, so the other user here likes, refresh the screen here. And they both like this one. If I decrement it and go to garage or car, only one person. And let's actually do a quick look into the database so you can see. So the app data. So this is it for slideshows. And basically what we have here is for this first image of the card, we've got who likes is user 1. The number of likes is 1. User 2, or user 1 rather, for the car. And let me just go over here for a moment. Click on that. So now this is the anonymous user. Both users like. So you can see that the count went up. And you can see here, so user 1, this little trash can, so that's for user 1. And then it's a blank field here, that's for the anonymous user. So if I go deselect, quantities 1, and you just saw the database get updated by Bubble. And that's all there is to add a like functionality to the slideshow in your app. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. I do appreciate those. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I do have some upcoming videos, so if you subscribe to my channel, you'll get notified from YouTube of those.